What is going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Garrett with Game by the Beach. Weird start to the game right here. We are kind of bricking. I think he just hit me with a good game. I wasn't paying attention. But this is going to be a new segment called Lone Legendary. Okay, which basically it is what it sounds like, where we're going to go in depth about a single legendary, run a deck with only one legendary to see how it works and how you can best use that legendary with other cards that aren't also legendary. So this is the same type of idea of, like, you know, play a deck without legendaries, play the free to play decks type of thing, all those different things. But a lot of us have legendaries. It's just the fact that a lot of us don't have other cards that you can use with those legendaries. It's kind of like if you're running Inquisitor, but you don't have Harlequin. It's tougher to use. Don't have Dryad. It's tougher to use. It's kind of like if you have, I don't know an example, but a bunch of different cards that work really well together. But if you don't have other cards that you can use with those cards, you're gonna have a tough time. So today's card that we're going into depth about is Summoner. Okay, so you can see Summoner is the only card I have in this deck that is a legendary card. Let's try and find some other stuff we can use. Here we go. So normally, right, I have Summoner. I would totally use Harlequin, most typically. But in this deck, no Harlequin. Summoner's really strong with Mime. Okay, I'm going to go into depth with what kind of cards it works really well with. Best card to use with Summoner if you don't have Harlequin is Mime. Okay, it's also great to use with spam deck type cards. So if you had Shaman, okay, it works well with that. If you're trying to do Inquisitor spam, anything spam, which what constitutes spam to me is basically if you're trying to get as many of that unit on the board as possible, that's when you try and use Summoner. So Summoner's not great with every single card, but it's good with a lot of cards. It's good with a lot of cards, and Mime works really well. If you didn't notice in this game already, we were bricking in the very beginning, and we have already taken a hit. So not the start that we really wanted, but not the end of the world. So let's just keep on combining out. Give me a... Oh, Mime, that's not ideal. Let's see. Let's keep on trying to combine out here. We do have a nice high-ranking Grindstone over there. Let's go this way. I'm going to come down. Ooh, actually, let's go up here. Okay, Thunderer right there is super useful. We got Gorgon in 23 seconds. And we're relatively leveled up. Also, I'm not using Snowflake in this deck because I wanted to make it as free to play as possible, to where most people who would be running this deck who only have that one legendary probably don't have Snowflake. Wow, and he took an L right there. That is a victory. Let's hit him with a good game because holy smokes, that was a battle in the very, very beginning. And these are the stats. So you can see right there, Alchemist did work. Also, Thunderer did pretty good. But yeah, the point of these videos is to go in depth about a single legendary, right? Put the spotlight on these legendaries and talk about what's good with them and what cards you can use with them and try and hopefully help you guys who only have a few of these legendaries. So what I need you guys to do is basically, let's see if he does Shaman or not. Nope, he's doing that. So let's do this. I need... Uh-oh. That's super unfortunate. I need you guys to let me know what legendaries you guys have. What cards do you have that are legendaries? And I can choose that one legendary and make a deck with only having that one legendary. Let's just do that. Why not? We got a little Alchemist right there. I'll go up. Let's just keep on going here. Not the best play I've ever made, but mine is actually somewhat helpful. And I'm going to try and combine out as much as I can, even though it's going to be super dangerous. And this guy's running... I've been seeing a lot of these Engineer spam decks, and they're always super annoying. There's another Alchemist, which is good. Let's just bunch them up right now, because it actually... My dummy is at level 5. My trainer is at level 5, which means when I put down the dummy, it increases the fire rate of my units for that small amount of time, so that's kind of useful. But yeah, let me know what legendary you guys want to see me run. Oh, I didn't get it. To where I'll throw in a deck with a bunch of cards that aren't legendaries and try to talk you through it. So right now, not the best start in the world. We got 38 seconds, so best case would be trying to build up some mana. He's hitting me really hard. And hopefully we can go into Bedlam and switch people around and get ourselves in a better spot. So I'm still spamming my board. I want my board to be full. I want to have as much mana as possible. Notice that my trainer is already back. I might as well just use it again right now because I feel like it's actually useful to use it now rather than just halting them. It's also increasing the damage that I'm outputting, so it's pretty useful. 6 seconds. We're going to be chilling. Let's try and show off Summoner to the best of its ability, to the best of my ability, and take out this Shaman, dirty Shaman spammer, and see what we can do here. So it's definitely going to switch us around. Obviously, that might be the only play we can make. Yup, but hey, that's already better, right? We should be able to take this guy out, no problem. Switch us around. I want some more Summoners to use. There's some Summoners. I like it. Let's do this. I can go over here. Okay, I can do this now. Oof. So let's do that. Oof. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, that was huge right there. So let's go. I'm going to come down here. Get my Thunderer up one time. Let's get our Grindstone up one time. That rank 4 Summoner was so useful. And we should probably level him up as far as we can. Okay, he's coming again. I literally don't have a single Alchemist on my board, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we're doing pretty well. Let's try and bunch him up now, because the sooner I do it, the sooner I'll get it back. Maybe I'll even be able to use my buddy, my dummy. Let's see what he gets with his rank 3. Let's go down here. We might be able to even use our dummy before the wave is over. But we got a rank 3 and a rank 4 Thunderer on a rank 3 Grindstone, which is absolutely what you want to see. We're outputting a ton of damage. He's getting... he's just turning every Harlequin into an Engineer because he's getting scared. You love to see it. And I think this is going to be a victory with a little bit of a sloppy game. Oh, he's doing his dummy. Whew, look at those quick fingers, guys. I wasn't even looking. I looked down, made the switch right there. That's what you love to see. 2 victories in a row. Only 1 legendary in our deck. And yeah, Summoner. Really, really good, right? So I can't wait to put out the rest of these videos, right? We can do a whole video with only having Shaman, only having Pretzel Throw, only having Frost, Inquisitor, Dryad. Dryad's another one. I should probably go over some of the cards that are really useful to... Good luck, buddy. That are really useful to use with other cards. So like Dryad, you could put in your deck and it's going to make your whole deck better. It's just useful to use. Don't use Dryad with mine, right? Dryad will just be super easy to use. You can just level everybody up as you go. Summoner, throw it in with mine. Why not? Harlequin. Harlequin's really good when you combine it with something else. So Harlequin Priestess is good. Harlequin Summoner is good. Harlequin Shaman is good. Harlequin, it's really good also when you use it with, when you use Harlequin with a building or a unit that you need a certain amount or to be lined up. So it's really good with, Engineer. It's really good when you're trying to use Banner, Hex, Grindstone. It's just useful to get them in places that you actually want. We got Gorgon coming up. We did get a rank 3 Alchemist, which is massive. Oh, and we actually got a Grindstone in another nice little spot. And he's running the Inquiz Cold Mage Hex deck. I've actually seen a little bit of these decks in the past or recently. So interesting, right? So he's... And it's really easy to... If you have all the legendaries, it's really easy to just throw them all in a deck. Like... He's running 4 legendaries in a deck. I typically run like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 legendaries in a deck. But that's not reality for most of us, right? Most of us only have 1 or 2 or something like that. Most of you, I should say, because obviously I have most of the legendaries. But that's exactly why I'm doing this, to try and help you guys out to use these legendaries to the best of your ability with the cards that you have, which is the reality of it for most of us, right? Most of us have to figure out, it's not... All right, this is the best deck in the game. I'm going to just put it on the field and hopefully I win every game. No, it's usually, this is the best deck in the game. These are the cards that I have to try and make this best deck in the game. And you try to the best of your ability, to emulate that best deck, but you don't always have the cards. So that's exactly what this is supposed to do, and hopefully it'll help you guys out making these different decks. So here we go. We can let's do that. Okay. Let's go over here. Okay, that's not really what I wanted. Oh, he's having a really tough time. 30 seconds. Cold Mage is so good against bosses because it just slows you down so much, but he's hitting me with the angry. I'm sorry, dude. Don't be mad. Be glad. Is that a commercial? Is that an advertisement? Sponsored by Glad Trash Bags. No, it's not, obviously. But the 1 hex. Yeah, sorry, Mayo. But hey, our Alchemist spam deck is working right now. Let's go down here. Okay, I'm actually going to go over here. Okay, we got another rank 3 next to a rank 3 Alchemist next to a Grindstone. Let's try to get both of those up really quickly. I'm going to do Alchemist first and then Grindstone. We don't have that many Thunderers right now, so I'm not going to worry about my Thunder at the moment. Let's do that. I'm actually going to use my dummy right now just to build them up a bit. And like I said, it increases the damage, so useful. Very, very useful. He should be in okay shape. Hex is really strong late game. Not against bosses, but against waves late game. So let's just try our best to keep an eye on his board and just see if he's getting a ton of instant kills or whatnot. Because he does have Hex at level 3, and he has a rank 3 Hex. Now he has no Inquises. You gotta... Oh. Wow, how did he get... Oh, I guess he was just missing one, but it still looked kind of crazy. Okay, we got another thing there. Let's come over. Let's hold off. Let's do this. Okay. I guess we got 30 seconds. Let's get our Alchemist up all the way, and let's try to get our Thunderer to level 4, and then we're gonna take on Bedlam. So we have a lot of rank 2s and rank 3s on our board. So Bedlam should really just turn them into other rank 3s and 4s. Hopefully we have some rank 1 and 2 Mimes and Summoners, so then we can kind of spam out a little bit and be in pretty good shape. But the boss shouldn't be that strong. We're taking him out pretty good. Ooh, they're getting right to the end of the board. 1 second. Let's see if he can take out Bedlam. I think it's a fat chance. Yeah, I think it's a fat chance that he can do this. Let's just do that. We'll do this. We'll do this. Do that. I'll hold off for right now. Instead of getting a rank 4, yeah, okay. Oh, well, I guess I should have done that. Let's do this. Oof. Okay. Okay. Let's do that. Alright, so he's got to take out 500. He does have some nice high-ranking Inquises, but he's got nothing else to help him. Well, he's still got Inquises. We're just going to slowly watch this guy get to the end of his board. GG. That was kind of painful to watch. Cold Mage, if you're not going to end up taking out Cold Mage, or taking out the boss with Cold Mage, it's just like a slow, painful death. Kind of stinks. He also had a level 5 trainer, so that's pretty good. Again, Alchemist doing almost 2 million damage, and Thunderer doing almost 1 million damage. And the only way that this is possible with this deck, I think we got a new reward, so it's going to pop up. Okay, I haven't collected any of these rewards in a while. Is with Summoner Mime. Okay, so I'm really interested. Post in the comments what legendary card you have and what you want to see, because as soon as I see your legendary card, I will make a deck with that one legendary, that lone legendary, and I'll show off what kind of decks you can use. Let's see what he does. Is he doing a Shaman spam? Yep. Let's do that. I didn't want that on my board anyway. Got an Alchemist, got a Thunderer. It's really good that we have 2 damage units going against Shaman, because otherwise we could get in a little bit of trouble. Let's just do that. I could wait for him to spam me before I make these switches, but we are going up against Gorgon, so we're just going to try and fill our board anyway. And yeah, and I also kind of wanted to show that you don't need every legendary to make things work. So he's got Summoner and Shaman, okay? And because he has Shaman, because he has Summoner, he also has Harlequin, because those are the most useful cards with one another. But that doesn't mean that you can't use those cards without them. For instance, I've seen a lot of people in the past be like, hey, I got Inquisitor, but I don't have Harlequin or Dryad or whatever it is, so I can't really use Inquisitor. It's not true. It's tougher. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely, it's tougher. But totally, you can use Inquiz successfully using your non-legendary cards and still getting victories, okay? Yes, it's harder. I'm not saying it's not more difficult. But if there's a will, there's a way, and I'm going to show you the way today. Oof. Those were, my goodness, that rhyming. So let's just keep on going. Like I said, we got Gorgon, so we're just trying to fill our board. I'm chilling. Let's, I'll hit him with Buddy the Elf, and it'll be fine. And we're going to keep on going here. Increased attack speed. You love to see it. He's going to spam me pretty soon. Can't do anything about that. Oh, we got one back. Okay, so he's going to have them all lined up here. And he's probably going to spam me pretty soon. Our board looks super weird. But as soon as I start ranking out my rank 1 units, I can start doing different stuff. So, not exactly worried. I guess I'll just get my... I was going to get my grindstone up, but it shouldn't matter. We should be able to take out Gorgon pretty easily. And then we can start... Well, he took it out immediately. I thought he might shaman spam me when the banner was up, but he did not. Do that. Okay. Let's go here. Come on. I'll just do that. Why not? Oh, it didn't happen. Let's go here. Okay, let's... Okay. Geez, our board looks a little ugly. What else can I do? I don't have, like, any mana. But since we are running, Alchemist, right, even if they're getting super far on our board, let's just do this right now, why not? It's still kind of okay. I'll go up there. Oosh. Oosh. Come on, give me a rank 3 something. There we go. Okay. So, placement of that grindstone, ugly, but not the end of the world. Because it is next to a... what are we doing here? Oh, sick. Okay, let's do that. Let's do this. I'm gonna come over here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, missed it. Okay, I'll come down here. We do have Tribunal in 20 seconds. So not the end of the world. Let's go there. Oh, I'm missing all of these, really. Really. 10 seconds. Let's try and survive for the next 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 8, and 13. So let's combine out one time. Let's go over here. Okay, so we're alive. It's going to hit us. We've got 800 mana, so we'll be able to spam a little bit. Let's go right here. Not what you wanted to see. Let's get our grindstone up one time. We might... Let's just freeze him. It's kind of in some poison, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to take this guy out. He's coming. Alright, let's just combine out here then. Okay. So I think we're going to be okay in this next wave. A little bit close. A little bit ugly. We definitely took a hit, obviously. But let's see what we can do. Alchemist is... it's trying its best. Come on. So obviously Thunderer is not going to be what takes us home here. Level my guy up or get a new unit on the board. Let's do a unit. Okay, we got a Thunderer there. That's useful. Guess we have to bunch him up now. Put him on the... Oh, it's so ugly. And he's taking out Bannerlord immediately. Oh, and this is going to be a GG. Tough battle against Shaman right there. We could have had it. I think it kind of comes down to RNG. Some wins you're going to have. Again, sometimes you're going to win against Shaman. Sometimes you're not going to win against Shaman. But that's one of the strongest decks. I mean, there's so many good decks, right? It's the combination of Harlequin, Mime, Summoner, Shaman, whatever you want. It's always going to be a strong deck. But with our deck only having that lone legendary, we still held our own and took out two other decks, that one within Quiz and one with, I don't even remember what the other one was. But let me know in the comments what legendary you want to see in the next part of these videos. And if you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will check you guys out in tomorrow's video.